Hello everybody, this is Sylvia Anderson and I wanted to share my African cichlid tank with you all. Most of my African cichlids, I'm not an expert in raising African cichlids. I just love African cichlid. I love their colors. Um, they are beautiful fish, and I've been having African cichlids for quite some time now, and I just love my fish tank. And most of my rocks I got from the James River, and because I know African cichlids like to have hiding spaces, and then I know that they can get aggressive, so they can become very aggressive. So I tried to make a lot of barrel hiding spaces so that they would not have to fight and become aggressive over the tank. There go the African cichlid there, and they just so beautiful. And I wanted to share my African cichlid tank, and most of them came from Walmart. And what I do is I treat my fish tank with garlic. My tank has been up almost almost a year, and I have not changed the water since it's been up. I also, what I do is, if my water get low like it is, I will add water to it with some chlorine. But also, what I do mostly, I change my cartridges, the filters in the back of the tank, the long tubing. I change my filters once a month. I don't let it go 2 months without me changing my filters. But my African cichlid tank, I love African cichlids. I love fish tanks. They are so amazing fish, and I'm not an expert at African cichlids. I just been going on YouTube and looking at some of you who have a lot of African cichlid tanks, and I picked up some of the ideas that you share, especially most of them came from Walmart. So I noticed that some of them, had fins that were, eat up, or they was, knocking themselves up against the rocks. And so I began treating it with garlic, and I still do. So tonight I will not feed them. What I would do is I will feed them garlic, and I won't feed them for any food for about 3 days. And I would just feed them garlic for the next 3 days, and allow them to eat off the garlic. And any parasite that tries to get on them, I use the garlic. Now I know sooner or later I'm going to have to clean the tank and change my water, but I have not changed this water in almost a year. It's been almost a year, and I just add to it. Now it does need cleaning. You can see all the debris at the bottom of the tank, so I know it does need cleaning, but none of them, ain't they beautiful? None of them has died. I haven't lost one. They are so much. They go. He's over. She. I don't know if it's a she, but she done found her a hiding place inside this fish. I don't know if she's going to lay any eggs, or if she's preparing the burial for a male, or if she's a male and she's waiting on the female. But there go, he's in there hiding. And so I tried my best to make sure that they had a lot of hiding spaces. This is a 55-gallon tank, and I just love my African cichlids, and just give me my fish tanks. I love my fish tanks. I mean, My desire one day is to have a 150-gallon tank with just African cichlids, just different African cichlids. And I'm not one to, buy a whole lot of African cichlids, but if I see something different, I try my best to, add it to the tank. And I'm not a breeder. I'm not one to, I don't know about African cichlids like that. I'm just learning from a lot of the YouTubers who have tanks up, who deal with African cichlids. I do not know those long names. But I just wanted to share what I've been doing to keep my water clear. I have not had to change this water at all. And when I add water, I also add chlorine with my water. But I also make sure that I change my cartridges, the filters inside the filter, at least once a month. And I don't even try to clean it off. I just go ahead on and throw it away and just add a new one. So I just wanted to share with you my African cichlid tank. And like I said, I'm not an expert in African cichlids, but I've loved African cichlids, and they are some beautiful fish. And I'm excited about seeing what they do, seeing how big they're going to get, and hopefully they last long. But I know soon I'm going to have to just change the water, only because I've been giving them garlic, and I know that you definitely have to change the water soon. But like I shared with you, it has not been a problem, and everyone seems healthy. No ate up fins, no ate up fins. All their fins have came back, and nobody look like their stomachs are sucked in, or nobody look like they are dying, and they're amazing fish. And so I wanted to share this with you. My name is Sylvia Anderson, and this is my African cichlid tank. And tell me what you think. I don't know if this fish is over here. I see him over here hiding. He's hiding, you see. This one over there, he's under that rock right there. So I don't know what this one is doing. Maybe preparing, it may be hiding and laying some eggs over there. She's guarding the tunnel real strongly. So I boiled my rocks. I did. I went to the James and I got the rocks and I boiled them, and to relieve all of the parasites. And so just wanted to see what you think. And ain't they so beautiful? So tonight I will treat them with garlic, just because it's so easy for them to pick up any type of parasites. No matter how well your tank can be clean, they can still pick up parasites just because. And so I make sure that I treat my tank with garlic. I do. And so when I treat it tonight, I would just do garlic, and I would not feed them for about 3 or 4 days, giving them the time to relieve any parasites that may have been still in the water. But they're not sick. They're healthy, and just wanted to share it. Thank you.